Hi, this is Paul. I wanted to also make a video about the midterm elections, the results of those. And if anything, it proved that, again, that Trump, again, he isn't a god or anything. He isn't, despite all these people, again, all the Trump or MAGA crowd is a cult of idiots, okay? And it doesn't prove all these people. I think the only person that really won, I guess, J.D. Vance, I think he was the only one that he really endorsed that won. But everybody else lost. All these nuts that all these election deniers, they lost. Okay, Democrats kept control of the Senate, and they're going to be the runoff, I guess, for the Georgia seat, and hopefully Herschel Walker, idiotic behind, will leave. And this is the guy that believes in was talking about vampires the other day and werewolves. I'm just sorry, just please let him go away, please. He's just it'd be embarrassing to this country if he becomes senator. And anyway, but they lost the House, and now we're going to get all these bunch of sham investigations. They, like I said, these Republicans in the House they're obsessed with Hunter Biden. They are absolutely obsessed with Hunter Biden. But if I would advise Hunter Biden, I'd be just like I said, be just like Donald Trump. You know how Donald Trump ignores subpoenas? I ignore. Let them issue a subpoena for him to testify. I say ignore them, just like they did. Okay, ignore the subpoenas. Okay, they again, it could be like the same thing with the the whole Benghazi thing. How they kept saying Benghazi, Benghazi. Said it a million times. Did all these investigations? Hillary Clinton actually sat up there, I think, for a lot of hours to testify, and at the end of it, they still didn't charge her with anything because she didn't do anything. But they wasted millions of dollars of taxpayer money. They're going to waste millions of dollars of tax because they talk about they want to investigate. Uh, yeah, Hunter Biden, okay, because they're obsessed with Hunter Biden to try to get something on Joe Biden. What else did they say? Dr. Fauci, they want to investigate that. They just the January 6th convictions. They want to, they're gonna just waste a bunch of time, millions of dollars, and just waste a bunch of time, okay, with these sham investigations, okay, and at the end of it, again, nothing's going to be done, and then in another 2 years, okay, they're going to all get voted out, and the Democrats are going to win control of the House again because these idiots, they don't realize it. They whined before the midterm saying, "Oh, the crime's out of control, inflation's out of control," and they still lost, and now they go right back to the old familiar playbooks. Okay, we're going to be against transgender people. We're going to we're going to be obsessed again with Hunter Biden. We're going to try to investigate the January 6th committees again, which has already been investigated. And they're always going to try to just waste people's time and money with all these sham investigations. And Dr. Fauci, are you kidding me? Them trying to, it's just a mess. They're going to just, again, waste millions of dollars, in these fruitless investigations. And at the end of it, they're never going to convict anybody on anything. Okay, they're just going to waste time. And, it's basically going to be 2 years of their grievances. Okay, with these phony committees, and they're not going to. And again, like I heard somebody say that before. I'd be just like, how Donald Trump ignores subpoenas. If I was Hunter Biden, I ignore the subpoenas. So screw you. Yeah, okay, I'm going to ignore it exactly because again, they're just at the end of it. They don't give a crap about Hunter Biden. They're just trying to see if they can find anything on Joe Biden, which there's no dirt on Joe Biden. They're just going to waste taxpayer money on it. And see, at the end of it, they still didn't learn their lesson by getting their. They said this was going to be a red wave, a tsunami of them, taking the Senate and the House, but it never happened, and there was no tsunami. Exactly. At the end of the day, the American people voted for sanity and not all these election deniers and stuff. Lost for the most part. So ignore that. I would just ignore it to begin. And again, the results of it at the end of it. And at the end of the day, even with Trump trying to run for president again, and hopefully he gets indicted before it happens, he's indicted and convicted before that happens, the American people ultimately kicked him out, and he will never again win in a general election again. He will not. Okay, I have full faith that they had enough of him the first time, and again, I think he's again just running because he thinks that he can, rally the people to his side so he won't get convicted or anything. But it's going to happen, and I have a really good feeling he's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to get convicted. He's going to get indicted. He's going to go to trial. He's going to get indicted, and he's going to get convicted. Okay, and hopefully at the end of it, he's going to get sent to jail. Okay, and that would be a true American success story because he's a criminal and again, if anything, the midterms just proved again that he doesn't have all that power. He's not all that powerful. He just has a cult of people, that MAGA cult, and that's what they are, a cult, that they believe anything he says, even though he's completely wrong. and horrible for this country. Anyway, let me know what you think of the results of the midterm elections. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer, as well. I also have a link down below to my Patreon. I want to say a special thank you to my 2 patrons. Their names will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to them supporting me. Always have my back. And again, my Patreon is only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there, tons of unedited content on there. I got a bunch of unedited TV shows on there. I got DC shows. I got Marvel shows. I got all 4 parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I got the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Book of Boba Fett, The Boys Season 3. Follow link below to check it out. Also, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.